Stylus Studio has so many features for working with advanced XML technologies like XQuery, XSLT, web services, and SQL XML that it's easy to overlook the module that started it all, the XML editor and related tools. There are several ways to get started working with XML in Stylus Studio. You can open existing documents directly from the project window by double-clicking or dragging them. The same techniques work from the File Explorer window. And of course, you can use File Open. Stylus Studio also has features that allow you to create XML from flat files, from tables and relational databases, and it also has document wizards that automate the creation of XML from CSV, fixed-width file formats, as well as XML schema and DTD. Stylus Studio's XML editor provides 3 different views to help you work with XML: a text view, a tree view, and a grid view. Each view is editable, and Stylus Studio keeps them all synchronized. The Schema tab shows a graphical representation of the XML schema associated with the XML document, if there is one. If your XML document does not have an XML schema, you can easily associate it with an existing one, or create an XML schema based on the content of your XML document. Notice that when we associate an XML schema with our XML document, that the color of the element tags changes. This indicates that these tags are present in the XML schema. You can change default colors used for these and other XML document attributes on the Editor Format page of the Options dialog box. The Text tab is displayed by default when you open an XML file in Stylus Studio. As you start typing in the text editor, Stylus Studio's SenseX intelligent editing feature helps you avoid errors with automatic code sensing and code completion. SenseX displays only those elements and attributes that are in scope, based on your current cursor position. The Editor General page of the Options dialog box lets you tune SenseX behavior, as well as other editor settings, such as whether or not you want to display line numbers, enable the spell checker, and the characters you want to use as word delimiters. As we'll see shortly, Stylus Studio detects changes to the underlying XML schema, or DTD, and automatically reloads it, so you never have to worry if your XML document is out of sync with the XML schema or DTD on which it is based. Stylus Studio has tools that help with basic formatting, like this button that indents XML tags, such as the one we just entered for genre. Other tools make checking well-formedness a snap, and validating your XML document is just as easy. We can see from the error message displayed in the output window that the genre attribute we added to our new book element is not declared for the book element. If we check the Schema tab, we can verify that this is so. Only the name attribute is declared for this element. Let's quickly modify the XML schema definition to include a genre attribute, and then validate the XML document again. The Tree tab provides another way to view and work with an XML document. You can add new elements and attributes, edit existing nodes, and to make other changes to the document, such as adding text, comments, and processing instructions. By default, Stylus Studio does not display white spaces. You can toggle the display of white spaces in a document. Stylus Studio represents white space in the Tree tab using a text node. The text symbol is centered on the number of lines required for the white space in the XML document. The XML editor has an XPath evaluator that supports both XPath 1.0 and XPath 2.0. You can use this feature to quickly analyze the contents of any XML document. You can select an XPath expression that Stylus Studio infers based on the document structure, or build one of your own. Query results are displayed in the Query Output window, and Stylus Studio's backmapping feature makes it easy to jump to a specific XML instance in the document. The XPath Evaluator is available on all tabs of the XML editor. The Grid tab, which is featured in its own video demonstration, is another way to visualize and work with XML documents in Stylus Studio. Grid tools let you easily insert and move rows within tables, add nested tables, and even add, rename, and delete element and attribute columns, all using a simple graphic editor. The Grid tab is especially useful for XML documents based on tabular data, such as data found in relational tables. To learn more about the Grid editor, as well as other features for working with XML and related technologies, be sure to check out the XML video demonstrations page on stylusstudio.com. Let's take a look at a larger, more complicated XML document. Stylus Studio provides a code folding feature that allows you to collapse segments of your XML document, making it easier to focus on those segments that are important to you. Folded segments are indicated with a small ellipsis symbol. When you mouse over the fold symbol, Stylus Studio displays a tooltip that contains a sample of folded XML. You can unfold a folded segment by double-clicking the fold symbol, or by clicking the plus button in the editor's margin. Stylus Studio also has a spell checker that allows you to use the built-in dictionary, as well as create entries in a personal dictionary. Other features in Stylus Studio's XML editor allow you to change the font, render XML in its canonical form, perform search and replace, jump to a line in a document, and wrap lines that exceed a user-defined length. Stylus Studio's XML editor represents just the tip of the iceberg of innovative, easy-to-use tools for XML and related technologies. Give Stylus Studio a try today.